Hello friend, it's BorasLegend, and it's time for the first weekend league recap of December. And this is a non-qualifying month, but of course we play for the rewards. And this was a very busy weekend. I was away from town and had 30 games left. It was 1 in the morning and I had 7 hours left of weekend league. And this was going to be very tight, and you will see in the end of this video. And here is the team. We made no changes, on saving money to afford Vera and Maldini, and yeah, I saved forever, but I've been not so lucky with the reward, so I think we will keep save for maybe 1 month. And this is how it looks in the game. We played a 4-1-2-1-2. Narrow diamond would change as soon as the game started. You will see later how this works. We have get in behind for the strikers, stay in the attack for the cam, and then stay at the back for the CDM and for the wingbacks. And Courtois, he was not so good this weekend. I know a lot of people in the comment section warned me about the Courtois, and now I understand, because this week he was really not good. And I will change either back to Furman, or if I can afford David De Gea, which he's definitely the best goalkeeper in FIFA 18. And yeah, you know the team by now. I mean, it's a very strong team. Alexander, though, I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated about him, because you can see here his stats. Surely he is supposed to defend, but when he gets in the attack he scores so few goals and he misses so many chances, crucial chances, when he gets totally free on the left side. And yeah, either I'm going to try out Roberto Carlos. Of course I don't have the coins for that, but also when the team of the Marcelo comes, I think he will be my new first choice. But until then, of course, Alexander is a very cheap and really solid option. And the midfield here, Blanc is still playing very good. He's a much cheaper version than Vera, but I think he's almost as good. And Vidal this weekend, he scored so many goals. You will see later, in one game he scored a hat-trick. He was really good in attack, and as always he's also very strong in the defense. And Ruud Gullit, 90, he just keeps scoring goals. He is totally unstoppable. And we have Rui Costa, who continues to play very good. Sometimes in some game he is a bit invisible, but overall he is very solid. And Gareth Bale here chasing his goal versus game ratio. He is almost there. I mean, he scores more than 40 goals per weekend nowadays, and he will catch up with his ratio for sure. He is really amazing this year, Bale. I mean, ever since FIFA 14 he's been amazing, but this year he seems better than ever. Then of course Ronaldo is Ronaldo. On the bench though, we have some new super subs from the monthly rewards. Mane was my main super sub this weekend, and he was really a game changer when he came on the pitch with these fresh legs. He's very technical, he is very strong, very fast, and he has great finishing. I mean, he is really good as a super sub. You can see here his stats. He made 5 points in 7 games, which is great stats when you come on the last 5-10 minutes. And then also Salah got a chance to play in 2 games, but it didn't really impress me. We'll see. I will try some more this upcoming weekend, and later I will try maybe Mbappe or Mertens, who I also packed. But I want one left-footed player, so I really want Salah to work out. And then finally, custom tactics. I think you know them by heart by now, and yeah, I'm a bit unsure about the pressure still. I might bump it down to 65-60, but yeah, at this moment I think 70 works really good, and it's really fun to play with the high pressure. Time for my best games, and this was a game where I scored a lot of goals against this guy, and you can all see how this works in the game. Even before the game starts, we just press pause and we change to our in-game formation here, the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow diamond, with getting behind for strikers, stay back for the wingbacks and the CDM, and stay up front for Rui Costa. And we will get the first attack here, Bale with some skill doubling, waiting for the right moment to find Alexander. You can see here how we wait for the perfect timing, and when we see the space opens up, we just find a driven pass and a simple tap in. And here you can see how we switch with the right stick. The right stick switching is truly the key in the defense before he even controls the ball. We are there and take it back with the third down. And here, driven pass and a driven finish. I will have a tutorial about this technique this week, because that is truly the best scoring technique in FIFA 18. And here Costa shows his skills with a nice drag back and a nice driven finesse shot. And here we will win the ball back from kickoff. And 2 driven passes, raising up the tempo, and then finding Ronaldo finish in the far post. This guy was starting to lose his temper and focus a little bit after we scored this 4th goal. Here Ronaldo with a heel to flick, followed by a wonderful barrel, totally destroying his 2 defenders here, and we find goal number 5. But from kickoff, you can see here we have to fall back with either Rijkaard and Alexander to cover the deep pass, but we don't. And Felipe Anderson, the Lazio player, scores 5-1, but our lead was never really jeopardized. Here we will find, again, driven pass, 1 touch, and then the finish, and this really escalated. And then you can see here 14-1, and he played, you know, real the whole game, but we were just on fire. And we will actually score 1 more goal this game for Rui Costa for number 15. Time for the next opponent, and this was my last game during Friday. This was game number 10, and this guy was really good. I mean, he had me under pressure in the start of the game, and he will score the first goal. This is hard to defend. Petit here finds the far post, and you also see here that he celebrates with some, yeah, he's trying to hear my reaction, but I was gonna wait for the reaction to come. You know, when I see that stuff happen, I don't forget, and he will get a payback later. But first Ronaldo will score here with the header, and then a nice pass to Hullit with a wonderful tempo and wonderful driven finesse. It's so lovely when you score these goals. And that was for 2-1. Here you can see some great defending, how we are just helping the defensive line here with the Blanc, with staying up front of the defensive line and just sweeping this very important area. And here we have some ice in the veins, and we keep the ball here, and it's a bit risky, but you have to risk it to get the biscuit. Here Ronaldo finds Costa, and sometimes he misses these chances. For example, Messi, of course, would have scored. And here some great defending. When I did this, I was sweating because I was so happy with this action. And 3-1, finding here Ronaldo, drag back and drag back again. He saves it, and here we are a bit lucky, but we just say thank you. And 4-1, and you know, yeah, it's gonna be a payback, and 10 times worse. Sometimes I'm very immature, but yeah, I mean, but yeah, I was enjoying it, and I knew that he was never going to come back in the game. Here you can see some wonderful right stick switching, how we put pressure on the opponent, and before he even controls the ball, we are there with the tackle, and we defended good in this game. Here once again Rijkaard with some nice defending, which gives us here the counter-attack, and an incredibly nice pass from Gareth Bale, finding Cristiano Ronaldo 5-1, and that was going to be a rage quit. Next opponent, time for a Trapoholic with this very nice squad. He has Costa SPC, and he also has Ronaldo, and a bit surprising, I think that is Neto in the goal, but that is a monthly reward. But we have Vidal, and he was going to score a lot of goals against Neto, and this was one of the best games I ever seen from a midfielder in my team. Vidal was totally crazy, and after scoring the first goal, yes, again of course, Vidal here, and just like the first goal, far post, driven finish, and we have the second one. And here you can see some very nice defending, how we're using Blanc here, our CDM to, yeah, literally we're just man-marking his most dangerous player here, Ronaldo, and he has no chance to turn around, no chance to find the space, and this is an example of very good defending. And we keep here Blanc just covering off the dangerous area, and then switching with L1 to Rijkaard to disarm the opponent. And this defending will give us the chance to go for the third. But first you'll see here how we keep the ball. We don't rush it here. Hullit, he just keeps it. We're waiting for the team to move up. We're not in a rush because we have the lead. And then we just speed up the tempo a little bit, finding the triangle pass to Vidal, who scores his hat-trick in this game. That is Really amazing here, Ronaldo. Great timing, just waiting, and when Bale cross the defensive line, we find this triangle pass, and then of course, you know, a driven finish. And this one is a bit tricky to defend. It's from a impossible angle, it seemed like, but he scored his goal. But 4-1 will soon turn out to 5-1 here. A very simple action, finding Bale and then going for the chip in the far post. Time for the next opponent, and this was against a pro player from Northern Ireland. You can also see here his team. It's a very nice team. He has 5 icons: Ronaldo, Ramos, and that De Gea card that I really want. Here you can see some nice defending. We switch as soon as we see that Blanc is gone. We have to switch with the right stick, and we do it here to find Rijkaard. And this guy, he was really good at blocking shots, and he did it manually. He wasn't you know, saved by the AI like it is very common in FIFA 18 that this kind of auto blocking is it's really annoying. But this guy, he was great at doing it the nice way, if we can put it like that. Here he almost got a rebound, but we will get the chance here. We're finding Ronaldo, drag back, and then you can see how he switched and he makes a wonderful block. I was really enjoying seeing this type of defending, but I also had to win this game, and also I can also do this type of blocking. Wonderful switch to Walker, and then we get the attack here, Bale. I was hesitating a bit, but then I decided to go for the finesse shot, and that was a good decision. First goal here, we speed up the tempo, and Rui Costa driven finish, and we have goal number 2, and that was also going to be the final score in this game. Time for the defeat of the week. We're changing the concept a little bit because I'm running a series now on my Swedish channel where I show all my defeats and all my closest games. So you can find that link in the description below. And here we get the first goal. Here you can see how we risk it here. We step up instead of falling back. We're assuming that he's going to go for that X pass instead. It is a triangle pass and he gets an easy goal. But we get a chance here, but Donnarumma sometimes he just makes these types of amazing saves. And here is a very hard situation to defend. We have to just keep falling back a little bit, but instead you can see we take one step to the left, we guess, and that was the wrong thing to do. You have to usually just have eyes in your veins and let your opponent make the dribble, and then you make the defending move. But twice in this game we were too eager, and here you can see what I meant about Alexandro. If that was Carlos or Timothy Marcelo, they would bang it. And I had a lot of chances in this game, but it seemed like it was impossible to get past Donnarumma. Here he gets through with Del Piero, and you can see here I was not happy about conceding this goal and not happy about Courtois' action, and he scores 3-1. And here we are going to our comeback formation here, the 3-4-2-1. I didn't really have so much success with it this year as I had last year, but yeah, I'm still trying it out, still trying to find the right balance and instructions for this usually great comeback formation. Here we find Salah, but his Manolas were he was totally crazy this game. And 3-1, we are all out attack, and he will get the space here. Yeah, he gets a perfect assist from Rijkaard and he scores 4-1. We'll make one last force, one last desperate force. I mean, this was already over, but we thought, okay, we're gonna make the digits a little bit more nice looking, but the Walker misses this chance. You can see the stats. I was really not happy about this loss. This is usually a guy that I probably would beat, but I was playing very poor in this game. After all, it was actually 6 in the morning, so maybe that was a reason why. And like I said before, if you want to see all of my losses, check out my Swedish channel below, and I can tell you that we finished with 3 losses this weekend.
The greatest comeback since Lazarus.
But it could have gone worse because I was in some deep shit here. I had 5 games left to play with 40 minutes left. It was very tight. We got a rage quit here, but in the next game, this game took ages, and he was even having a long celebration and checking all of the replays, just like he knew that I was in a rush. You can see here we have 3 games left with 20 minutes, and I needed a fast rage quit in the next game to make it. But as you can see here, yeah, it was I was keeping the ball here just to avoid the pause. You know, that was the only reason, because I didn't want him to pause the ball, because I was going to lose 30 more seconds. But he did a pause, and it almost even went to extra time, and if it did, it would be definitely GG. But we won this game, and we had 2 matches remaining with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. And then of course we're gonna have some network issues, and next game we get this opponent, and I thought this guy is never going to rage quit, but he quit before the game even started, and it didn't count. So we still have 2 games left, but now we have less than 3 minutes. And this guy, once again, a great team. I didn't even change formation, nothing. I just went ultra attacking because I had to score. Literally in the first attack, and I needed him to rage quit instantly. And yeah, this was it. In this moment I had to score, and here the advent miracle starts, because we scored just this very lucky goal. You know, like God really wanted me to finish these games, and then he decided to pause, but then he got this open chance to score, and he was not sure. Okay, should I try to play this game or should I rage quit? I was praying, please, 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 man, rage quit, and clock was ticking, and finally he does the rage quit, and we have 1 game left with 1 minute. And you think this is impossible, but if you start the game before this time runs out, you are allowed to finish the game. So we only had to find a game before this, and it was 30 seconds left, and this guy accepts the challenge. So we made it, but he's going to pause here, and I was praying once again, please don't leave the game, just let me score the first goal. And luckily he decided to play this game. He was only changing his formation, and guys, the rest, yeah, the rest is history. That was a different comeback this weekend, and that was surely one of the greatest achievements in my FIFA career, playing so many games in such a short time. But of course I was also very lucky. So in the end we finished with 37 wins, which I was happy with, looking at the prerequisites, where I had to play so many games in such a short time, and especially playing in the morning when I usually sleep. I was really tired, but yeah, I managed to pull out the 37 wins, which I was happy with, and hopefully next week we can improve into top 100 with 38, 39 or even 40. That would be really amazing. And this week they're also releasing the next patch, which is supposed to fix this no loss glitch. There are a lot of glitchers out there, and they are taking rewards from honest and legit players. So hopefully they will fix this, and it will be a little bit more normal scores that is required to end in top 100, because right now on PS4 it is crazy. You need 38 wins and a really good skill points. But anyways guys, that is it for today. I hope you appreciated this recap. If you did so, make sure to drop a like. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, as always, you know, until next time.